today we're going to be going over a very simple and strategic way from going from the introduction into getting the bill. Now, as we all know, getting the bill is the first big hurdle in regards to pitching customers and closing the sale. So by following this structure, you will engage the customer and they will feel very comfortable in regards to getting you their bill. So step one, how you want to look at this is you want your introduction to be very punchy, and this can be very simple, from a knock 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 hi, how are you doing? Once they answer, you don't need to engage too much, you just need to acknowledge. Once they say they're good or bad, you say fantastic, and you let the customer know that you'll keep it quick. Now, the reason as to why you'll say that you'll keep it quick, because instantly when the customer opens the door, how they feel like is, bloody hell, how long is this going to take? So by you telling them instantly that it's going to be quick, it's going to water it right down and put the customer at ease. So that's step one, your introduction. Hi, how are you doing? I'll keep it quick. Then step number two is you want to say who you are and what it's all about. So simple, you say your name. So for example, hi, how you doing? Perfect, me also. I'm going to keep this quick. My name's Romello. I'm here from Octopus Energy. Here's my badge, and just to let you know, this iPad does record for training and monitoring purposes. Now, as you can see, that takes me no longer than 10 seconds or 10 to 15 seconds, but it's got everything that the customer needs to know to build trust straight off the bat. So that's step one and two, very simple. But you've introduced yourself, you've done your C factors, you've kept it simple, and now you can move on to step number three. Now, once you've established who you are and you've put the customer at ease, you need to find out some key information, and we like to call this qualifying. Now, it's very important with the types of questions that you choose, because if they are direct enough and specific, you'll get all what you need from the customer without it taking too long and still keeping their attention and that level of engagement. And the three best questions to ask is, who are you with? So what supplier? How much are you paying? And how many people live here? Those are the three things that you want to find out as quick as possible. Any other question that you ask is quite irrelevant, because those three questions will tell you all you need to know in regards to who this customer is, do they qualify, and can they be sold to. So that's step three, asking them those three key questions. Then it's step four, because once we've established who they're with and how much they're paying, the reason why we don't need to ask any more questions is because it's irrelevant. Because no matter what they say, we're going to exaggerate it. So if they're paying £60 a month, £70 a month, £80 a month, £4,000 a month, we're going to exaggerate it and say, bloody hell, have you got a jacuzzi in there? How many hot tubs you got, mate? Because what's that going to do to the customer is going to let them know that they're potentially overpaying. We don't know if they are, but it's starting to sell to the customer now. If we don't do this, or if we just tell the customer straight off the bat that it's expensive, you're going to come across as a sleazy salesman, and that's the last thing that you want to do. So once you've exaggerated, you're going to tell them verbally, we're coming out a little bit cheaper. And then what we do, we go on to quote them. So once you've quoted them and let them know that you can get it cheaper, it comes on to step number 6. So I've skipped a couple of steps. So the three key questions was step number 3. Exaggerating it was step number 4. Letting them know verbally that we're coming out cheaper is step number 5. And then step number 6 is quoting them. Literally, so if they're paying 70, we're going to quote them at 58 or 60. So we're always going to try and lower it, because remember, we're just trying to get the bill. So once we've quoted them, here comes the killer lines. There's 2 of them. So the first one is, as you know, everyone would say that they're cheaper. And you can add a little bit of meat to it and let the customer know, look, I'm not going to exactly come to a bit of humour in there, but now you're selling a bit more. And then you hit them with the other killer line. That's why all your neighbours have been grabbing their bill to see exactly how much savings can be made. Now, what we've done there is that we've built trust, and we've also used the sheep factor. So these two key things is going to give us more of a chance of getting the bill.